So to get us started, I'm just going to do a quick introduction of who I am. I think for the majority, you all know me, but just for those that are catching a recording too, because there were definitely lots of new faces and names. I'm really happy to see everybody here. Then we're going to go into some journal prompting for just a few minutes before we go into the healing meditation. And then after that, we're going to do a journal prompt again to seal the meditation. And then I'm just going to have some closing remarks with you. I'm going to try to keep it as close to 12:30 as possible to honor your time. And again, if you have anything that you need to put in that chat box, just go for it. Okay, so who am I? I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I am an advocate for diverse abilities, I'm a spiritual seeker, and I absolutely love symbolism. I love putting the connections together. I have been known to have a mean paddleboard yoga competition piece of me. We've always lived on the water, so I love boating. I don't do like real paddleboard yoga competitions. I'm talking about just with impromptu ones with friends. And I love just talking, having great conversations with friends. The other thing is, for me, I am obsessed about the latest research of how to relax and strengthen the pelvic floor. But more especially, and Dr. Brienne, who's on here too, can attest to this. She as well is a core geek like me. For me specifically, it's also how do we live from the core? If we are trying to leave a legacy and we are trying to help and heal ourselves and our families and the community and the world, how are we doing that with integrity? And I believe that comes from living from the core of the mind, the core of the body, and the core of the spirit. It helps improve communication, conflict resolution, creativity, productivity, gut healing, gut intuition, self-healing. It does a lot of things. And so to me, it is just super important. So what that equates to is that I am a mind, body, soul advisor. Those people who are fixers and achievers and have had personal or career challenges that require extreme discretion usually find their way to me. And these women are not unfamiliar with success. They know success, but they desire to seek wisdom to flourish in all of their areas of their lives. So the reason why I did the meditation today is because I just believe that we tend to get into this kind of feast or famine cycle when we see the new year coming. And we tend to feel like we're already behind, and I want to contribute to helping that. So if you're catching this live or you're catching the recording, now we're going to step into just some pre-meditation inquiry. So grab your journal, grab a pen if you have it, and here's what we're going to be doing. So you're going to see there, and if you've worked with me before, you know I love a good wheel of life. This is called the wheel of life. So you're going to see that there's different categories, and this is given to you, this picture right now, so that you can use this to help with all the different categories that might be going on in your life. What is going well with them and what might not be going well with them, okay? So the first question, let me make sure I can get it up. Hello. There it is. In what ways did you show up in 2019? In what ways did you show up in all of these categories? In what ways did you show up in 2019? You might use words, quick words to describe this. I want this to be a brain dump. I don't need this to be some beautiful journal thing. I'm going to be setting a timer, and we're going to be doing this rapid fire, okay? Because we want to get into the heart of it. Use words, use short phrases. Think about the things that went well, the things that didn't go so well, that just described your presence in some or all, or however many you choose of these categories in 2019. So take a few moments. Hello, Amber. I'm so glad you're joining us. Take a few moments with your journal and pen. In what ways did you show up in 2019? The good, the not so great. Just take a moment. I'm going to give you 45 more seconds for this one. We want this to be quick. Don't overthink it. Just jot whatever comes down on the paper. It is exactly what it is meant to be. Okay, so the next one that's already up, what might your higher self, God, or soul be calling you towards in 2020? So very often we're pushing. We're really like, okay, I want to do this. I've got to do it. I have to get it done on this agenda. I've got to do it right now. But what I am always interested in teaching people is it's like how we are pulling things towards us, drawing them towards us, as opposed to this push. So what might your higher self, God, or your soul be calling you towards in 2020? You can, again, use any of these categories as an example. I want you to just rapid fire. Do not overthink it. You do not need to be writing in full sentences. Just get it down on paper. We're going to go for about 45 more seconds. Okay, so put your journals and your pens aside, and what we're going to do next is we are going to come into your comfortable position for the meditation. Okay, so that might be lying down. I am going to have the music going during this. And I've tested it about 20 times, so hopefully you'll hear it. Hello, if you are just joining us, we are about to lie down and rest for the meditation. So you can be in sitting. I'm going to turn off my video during the meditation piece. Cover yourself up with your blanket if you need to. Have your eyes closed. There's no need to really, make anything fancy. If you have a coat, you can put that over you if you're at work. But I want you to be somewhere comfortable, and you don't need to be looking at the screen, because what you'll be seeing with the breathe, release, and expand is all that will be there. Okay. I'm going to make sure that everybody is muted. I think you are. Let me not mute myself. Okay. Closing the eyes. Begin following your breath, coming in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feel yourself settling in to this place right here, right now. Nowhere to go. Nothing more to do in this moment. Simply being present to the breath. Present to any and all of the sensations of the body that are here right now. Feel the breath coming in through the nose, and then as it comes into the body, filling each and every cell with renewing joy and energy. And every exhale that you take, feel yourself just sinking and releasing into whatever surface you are on. Slowing down the inhalation and the exhalation. Notice that the surface that you are on, as you surrender and release your muscles, your bones, your skin, your thoughts, your desires, as you release that all into the surface, that surface is coming back up to meet you, to support you. All the while you are breathing deeply and slowly in and out. Completely supported by that surface, by something beyond your control. On your next inhalation, bring the breath all the way down towards the core, towards the pelvis. Feel the legs soften and the pelvis soften, the abdomen releasing. This is the seat of your truth, the seat of you taking that healing step to be confident and clear and energized for action. Still breathing deeply in and and out. With the attention gently resting within that pelvic bowl, the core, the lower abdomen. With every exhale, just noticing any areas that need to release, that need to soften, that are ready to soften. On the next inhale, rise the attention towards the diaphragm, sitting right at the bottom of the rib cage, the front and the back of the body. And just take a deep, expansive breath in and out, feeling that rib cage moving, expanding as you inhale. And then the ribs coming back together as you exhale. This beautiful motion at your own pace. And then on your next in-breath, rise the attention from the core, from that center of the diaphragm, all the way towards the heart. And see if you can sense the aliveness and the warmth that is within your core and within the heart. Noticing the front of the body, giving witness to the back of the body and the sides of the body. With each inhale that you take, you are breathing in possibility. You are calling in, with inhale, those things that are pulling towards you in 2020. And as you exhale, we are releasing any emotions, feelings, patterns that just no longer serve you. And as you exhale, you release the whole body, any muscles that you possibly can, just sinking deeper towards the surface that is supporting you. With each inhale, breathing in what you desire for this year. Exhaling and releasing what no longer serves you. On your next in-breath, take the awareness all the way from the pelvic floor, through the diaphragm, through the heart, and into the throat. the seed of communication. And just continue to breathe slowly and deeply, keeping your awareness around the throat, the front and the sides and the back of the body, back of the neck. By accessing the core, the pelvic floor, we access our truth and our inner courage. When we filter that upwards through the heart, from there we are acting out of love. And once we have those two connected, we then need to be able to communicate in relationship, in conflict resolution, in advocacy, in any conversation, in any way of communicating, written or verbal, or thoughts or actions or deeds. Breathe in and rise up into all that is calling to you in 2020. Feel yourself expanding, the spine getting longer, the skin having more room to breathe. Allow yourself to take up space. Completely taking up space. Breathing in slowly and deeply, and breathing out slowly and deeply, releasing what no longer serves you, with love and with kindness. As you allow the surface that you are on right now to rise up and support you as you release your physical body. Taking another deep breath in, let a smile come across your face. Let a smile come across the heart. Let a smile come into the abdomen and the pelvis. Allow your whole body to smile. Feel what this is like as you are expanding outward and allowing what is coming to you to simply draw in. You are replenished. You are renewed. You are exactly where you need to be in order to feel that happiness, clarity, conviction, and peaceful action in all that you do this year. Breathing in slowly and deeply and breathing out. In a moment, you'll hear the sound of 3 bells, but please keep your eyes closed. Keeping the eyes closed, gently move your fingertips and your toes. Circling your wrists and your ankles. Perhaps bending the elbows, the knees, maybe turning the head or rolling the shoulders. Anything that your body needs to do to gently come out of the meditation. But the eyes stay closed so that we are gently reinvigorating the nervous system back to the present moment. Once you are here, go ahead and open your eyes and then come back to the journal and the pen. And what we want to do here is we're going to go into our post-meditation inquiry. Do not overthink this. Stay in your body, stay in the core. That is where you always lead from. It's what I'm constantly teaching. Go ahead and write down without any judgment, any words, thoughts, visuals, colors, sights, sounds, sensations that happened during the meditation. If nothing specific like this came to you, totally okay, just start writing. I'll give you just a few moments for this. Jot it down, doesn't even need to make any sense. This is a healing process where we are just literally using a different part of the brain to help with repatterning. It's incredible when it works. So bear with me. Okay, we have about 30 more seconds. Okay, so next, because I really want this to be actionable for you, what peaceful and purposeful action will you commit to in 2020 for yourself, for that higher calling? What peaceful and purposeful action will you commit to? Write it down, take a few moments. Again, don't overthink it. Just let the pen kind of fly, okay? I call this like a brain dump. We really want to try to get out of here and we want to really stay within the body. I'll give you just a few moments for this. Okay, about 30 more seconds. And you want to go big picture with this. You can keep this really minute too, like what's the next thing that I'm going to do? But I want you to think globally. I want you to think about the wheel of life and these certain areas and what are the peaceful and purposeful actions that you can take. I'll give you just another moment. Okay. Last, closing your eyes, I want you to allow one word to come to you that describes 2020. And I want this to be a word that bubbles up from within you that does not come from here. It does not come from some cutesy phrase or saying that you just saw. I want it to come from the depth of your being. And even if you've already done something where you've created a word for the year, I want you still to practice accessing from the depth of you, from your core. Allow a word to bubble up and make sure that that word is in alignment to the best of your ability. So this is just a practice. Take one moment closing the eyes and doing this. And if you feel really bold, write it in the comments, because we all know that if you want something to happen, you got to put it out there to the world. So if you feel so bold, go for it. I'll be writing mine. Okay. So the last thing for today, just a few closing remarks. I will send you out an email with this recording because I know there's lots of people who are not able to catch it live. It does take a little while to record, and then thank goodness I have a tech person who can help with that. Oh, these are good ones. Simplify, listen, root. Ooh, thank you all for sharing. And so it is. So an email will be sent out with a recording. So be on the lookout for that. I will also share with you in there a gift that I have for everybody who did sign up. There's several things in there. I love gifts. So there's several things. The other thing I want you to do is please drink plenty of water or have some tea, or really just take some intentional time as you go slowly through the day. Try to go slowly through the day. It probably helps a little bit that it's a Friday, but this is even though it was a short amount of time, it's a big, powerful thing to come into. And so be aware of that. And with that, I like to share with people what to expect in the next 24 to 48 hours. So some people feel amazing for the next 24 to 48 hours. Everything just feels lighter, freer, and they feel like they can really just step into all that they are. Other times, and equally as awesome, but it doesn't feel so great, is that sometimes you will be met with sabotage. You will be met with things that are not going well. These are literally just challenges. It is something greater than you saying, do you really want what you said you want? And so the answer is, drum roll, yes. The answer is yes, I do. Okay. So you're very welcome, Amber. She said, thank you. So I just want you to know that it's like, if something's coming in, just go, okay, I see this for what it is. I'm being present, I'm being aware, and I'm going to respond differently. I am breaking through the typical neurologic pattern, and I am stepping into what it was that I was healing throughout the meditation. Okay. Because everybody's different. When you learn to consistently is the key, redirect your mental and physical energies, what you are seeking is going to come rushing in right on cue. I can't make this up. It is one of the most wonderful things that I love doing with people. And so while I mostly do coaching, meditations and connecting people with their core is something that comes in a lot. So thank you, thank you, thank you for being here live. Thank you for being here for the recording. Please reach out to me afterwards if you have comments, if you want to share what this was like for you, how to improve it. I would appreciate it. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. Okay. Bye, you all.